The biggest challenge for engineers during the construction of large bridges built over water is the water itself. We cross many bridges every day, but we rarely pay attention to the engineering masterpiece hidden in their construction. Compared to buildings, constructing a bridge is much more difficult. That's because buildings carry a fixed load, while the load on a bridge keeps changing. A bridge has to bear the weight of thousands of tons, and that too, moving loads, which shift from one place to another. As the population increases, the importance of bridges and flyovers is also growing. This importance becomes even more significant when a bridge is built not on land, but over water. Yes, building bridges over water comes with 10 times more challenges than building on land. In such construction, even a tiny error of 11 millimeters can lead to the loss of billions and thousands of lives in a single moment. Whether it's the construction of a house, a building, or a bridge, one thing is always common: the foundation. Just like no structure can stand without a foundation, a bridge also can't be built without it. Now, the question is, when bridges are built over deep rivers or oceans, their foundation lies underwater. But how is this underwater foundation actually built? How is the work done below the waves and in thousands of liters of water? And how do these underwater foundations remain so strong that they can hold the bridge firmly despite constant water pressure and waves? You'll learn all of this in today's video. To begin construction in water, the first step for engineers is to measure the depth of the water and gather detailed information about the ground beneath it. They need to know how deep is the water. Is the seabed rocky or muddy? To get this information, professional scuba divers dive to the bottom of the sea and spend several weeks just collecting data. If the water is shallow, building the foundation is easier. But if it's deep, it becomes dangerous for the workers and also increases the cost and effort by 10 times. Once the information is collected, the next and most important step is figuring out how to remove the water from the construction site. Yes, no matter how deep the water is, it has to be removed from the area where the foundation is to be built. But how do you remove such deep water? Engineers have come up with 3 main methods to do this. 1. Cofferdam method. In this method, a temporary wall is built around the construction area by piling up soil until it's higher than the water level. Once the area is blocked from all sides, the water inside is pumped out. This creates a dry space where construction can take place. But it's not that simple. Sometimes the soil used to block the water becomes soft, and the water pressure breaks through the dam, flooding the site and putting workers' lives in danger. To solve this problem, instead of using soil, engineers sometimes use steel sheets. These sheets are driven into the water using machines and form a strong wall around the construction site. Once the construction work is completed, the temporary structures like cofferdams are removed. The second method for building foundations is called the caisson method. In this, the foundation is first built on land. Then, with the help of a ship, it is transported to the place where it needs to be installed. Now comes the tricky part: how to place this structure underwater. This foundation is like a box, closed from the bottom and open at the top. If dropped directly into water, it will float, just like a glass floats in water. To prevent it from floating, engineers use a special method. If the water is not too deep, large stones are first dropped into the water with the help of ships to level the riverbed. Then the caisson is placed carefully on top of this stone bed using cranes. After that, Concrete is poured into the caisson to make it heavier and more stable. But what if the water is even deeper? In such cases, engineers use a third method called battered piles. In this method, giant steel pipes are transported to the construction site using ships. The plan is to drive these pipes deep into the ground below the water, but how can that be done? These pipes are not light. In fact, each one weighs thousands of tons. To drive them in, special giant hydraulic hammers are brought to the site. These hammers repeatedly hit the pipes with great force until they are pushed deep into the seabed. Once in place, not even strong waves or sea storms can move these piles even a millimeter. Now, in the middle of the water, a strong and solid foundation is ready, on which the bridge can be built. But all of this is not as easy as it sounds. It takes years of hard work, and sometimes even costs lives. Now, let's look at 10 of the longest bridges built on land and over water. Number 10, Manchac Swamp Bridge, completed in 1978 in the USA. It is 36 kilometers long. Number 9, Wuhan Metro Bridge, completed in 2017 in China. It is 37 kilometers long and took 13 years to build. Number 8, a bridge completed in 2006 in the USA, known by the name of Lake Pontchartrain Causeway. It is 38 kilometers long. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, it is the longest bridge over water. Number 7, Beijing Grand Bridge, completed in 2010 in China. It is 48 kilometers long. Number 6, Bang Na Expressway in Thailand, measuring a massive 55 kilometers in length. Number 5, Wainan Weihai Grand Bridge, completed in 2008 in China. It is 80 kilometers long. Number 4, Kunshan Grand Bridge, also in China. It is 106 kilometers long. Number 3, Tianjin Grand Bridge, completed in about 4 years in China. It is 113 kilometers long. Number 2, Changhua Kaohsiung Viaduct in Taiwan, known as the second longest bridge in the world. It is 157 kilometers long. Number 1, the Danyang Kunshan Grand Bridge in China, the longest bridge in the world, completed in just 5 years. It is an astonishing 165 kilometers long. More than 10,000 workers worked on it at the same time, and the total cost was $8.5 billion. It was very difficult to collect data and compile it for this video. If you like it, please show your support to subscribe our channel also. Like, share, and comments on video. This will increase our confidence. Take care yourself. We'll meet in next video.